long as you have something, I don't want to see it. And then I do the chalice lighting, I don't do this. No, you can do these first. Okay. Oh, I need something late, I need something there's mine. Oh, there's a lighting one here. She's scuba dives, so she brought scuba dives on. Okay. All right, so tell me what's this. You have to come here and tell me what it is. The prayer of the vision.
Yes. And then you
4 hours of sleep.
yes.
Wealth and mission. Opening words. Hidden beauty of that nature.
Yes. That's our opening words because we're talking about nature.
The chalice lighting. I don't know opening words. Okay. Chalice lighting.
There it is. Much better. Can you hear me? Okay. Thank you. Prelude begins our service. Higher Love, Steve Winwood, just the beginning. There must be higher love, higher love, and see the stars burn. Without him, life is wasted time. Look inside your heart, I'll look inside mine. Look inside your heart, I'll look inside mine. We'll look together today. Thank you.
The four-element blessing. May the firmness of the earth be yours. May the flow of the water be yours. May the freedom of the air be yours. May the fierceness of the fire be yours. May all of the gifts of this life, the below and the above, be with you now and remain with you always.
Blessed be. Welcome, everybody. Want to make two announcements real quick. After the service, there is a summer activity at Forest Park, Nature Playscape. And that's a perfect segue for the service today, talking about nature. Also, next month, the animal blessing will be held on Zoom with my covenant group, our Earth-Based Spirituality covenant group. Zoom is perfect for animal blessings because that way the person can have their animal next to them as we bless them. It's cool. So if you're interested, just let us know. I'll put an announcement in the email, in the weekly email, so in case you want to join us. It's fun. We really enjoy it. I want to welcome everybody here in person and online. Plenty of room. Come on in. The balcony's closed while we put a new banner in. So I want to welcome everybody, no matter who you are, where you are, your spiritual beliefs, whom you are, what your gender is, no matter where your journey is spiritually, you are always welcome here with us. We welcome you today. Hope you enjoy celebrating both the beauty of nature and love. They're both wonderful. Appreciate that. And next will be our chalice lighting. We have Megan Suiters volunteered to help us with that. This is a very traditional Unitarian tradition that we enjoy. We light this chalice to honor those who came before us, to kindle our hopes for the future of our faith, and to deepen our own spiritual practice. We light this chalice to welcome friend and stranger into our home. We light this chalice to heal a wounded world, and for those who live at the heart of society, and for those who live at its edges. We light this chalice to celebrate our faith together.
The hidden beauty of nature. There's a poem in every flower, a sonnet in every tree, a tale in every lifetime that's just for you to see. There's a lyric in every brook as it rushes over rocks. There's an ode in every nuance. As love wanders, it unlocks. There's rhythm in every leaf, every beating of a heart. There's strength in every friendship and every couple who are apart. And just as there is wonder in every new life created, there is sadness and regret for the unsaid and seconds waited. Just listen for the music that only your heart can hear. Just strain yourself for the melody that's so far and yet so near. The wonder of celestial bodies, the magic of the divine is there to feel for all of us to soon be yours and mine.
Thank you. Our Time for All Ages is a favorite children's story. I used to read it often when I taught fifth grade spirituality here. Native American spirituality, it's a great curriculum. So it's Old Turtle. I wish I had an opaque projector, you could see the beautiful pictures. But I'll share the story by Douglas Wood. The story is dedicated to my sons, Brian and Eric, and to children of all ages who love turtles and rocks and rivers and other living things.
Once, a long time ago, yet somehow not so very long, when all animals and rocks and winds and waters and trees and birds and fish and all of the beings in the world could speak and understand one another. Here they are all together. There began an argument. It began softly at first, quiet as the first breeze that whispered, "He is the wind who is never still." Quiet as a stone that answered, "He is a great rock that never moves." Gentle as the mountain that rumbled, "God is a snowy peak high above the clouds." And the fish in the ocean answered, "God is a swimmer in the dark blue depths of the sea." "No," said the star, "God is a twinkling and a shining far, far away." "No," replied the ant, "God is a sound and a smell and a feeling who is very, very close." "God," said the antelope, "is a runner, swift and free, who loves to leap and race with the wind." I could have invited the children. I didn't see them there. "She is a great tree," murmured the willow, "a part of the world, always growing and always giving." "You are wrong," argued the island. "God is separate and apart." "God is like the shining sun far above all things," said the blue sky. "No, he is a river who flows through the very heart of things," thundered the waterfall. "She is a hunter," roared the lion. "God is gentle," chirped the robin. "He is powerful," growled the bear. And the argument grew louder and louder and louder until, "Stop!" A new voice spoke. It rumbled loudly like the thunder, and it whispered softly like butterfly sneezes. The voice seemed to come from, it seemed to come from Old Turtle. Now, Old Turtle hardly ever said anything and certainly never argued about things like God. But now Old Turtle began to speak. "God is indeed deep," she said to the fish in the sea, "and much higher than high," she told the mountains. "He's swift and free as the wind and still and solid as great rocks," she said to the breezes and stones. "She's life to the world," Turtle said to the willow, "always close by, yet beyond the farthest twinkling light," she told the ant and the star. "God's gentle and powerful above all things and within all things. God is all that we dream of and all that we seek," said Old Turtle. "All that we come from and all that we can find, God is." Old Turtle had never said so much before. All the beings of the world were surprised and became very quiet. But Old Turtle had one more thing to say. "There will soon be a new family of beings in the world," she said, "and they will be strange and wonderful. They will be reminders of all that God is. They will come in many colors and shapes, with different faces and different ways of speaking. Their thoughts will soar to the stars, but their feet will walk on the earth. They will possess many powers. They will be strong yet tender, a message of love from God to the earth, and a prayer from the earth back to God." And the people came. But the people forgot. They forgot they were a message of love and a prayer from the earth. And they began to argue about who knew God, who did not, where God was not. And often the people misused their powers and hurt one another. or killed one another. And then they hurt the earth until finally even the forests began to die, and the rivers and oceans and plants and the earth itself, because the people could not remember who they were or where God was. Until one day there came a voice like the growling of thunder and a soft butterfly sneezes. "Please stop." The voice seemed to come from the mountain. Sometimes I see God swimming. From the stone, sometimes I feel her breath. From the breeze, I feel the presence still dance among the rocks. And after a long, lonesome, scary time, the people listened and began to hear and to see God in one another and in the beauty of all the earth. Thank you. Our opening hymn is number 175. We celebrate the web of life.
Hello? So as you're looking for your spot there, celebrate the web of life, we have a handout here. If you'll hold this up, Rebecca's going to hold this up. We have a basket of stickers that have animals and flowers and things on them. And I cut out circles. So I want everybody in the audience to have fun picking a sticker, putting it on the circle, and we're creating our own little circles of life. Just, yes, pass the circles around to each other so we each get a chance to be part of the circle.
And we're putting that from the back and the front.
Yeah, from the back and the front.
Basket among you. We're just going to get it started.
Yep, and you pass it around. Because we're all together. We're all together. We're all living things. Okay. You may stand or sit, whichever you're comfortable. Celebrate the web of life, its magnitude we sing. Oh, with unity in every living thing. The praise of the perfect good in madness and praise. As much in beauty born and bold as in the grateful land. Of ancient dreams we are the sum, our walls led stone to star. And by the roots to come, in roots and bird and love. Respect the water, land, and air, which made the regions burn. Protect the lives of all that share the glory of the earth. Thank you. Please be seated.
Please join us in the unison reading of our church covenant. As a free congregation, we promise one another our mutual trust and support. To create beloved community, we promise to be kinder to each other than we have to be. To listen fully to each other with an open mind and heart. To speak responsibly and respectfully, to find ways to improve our church for all members and friends. And my first reading is from the UN Environmental Sabbath Service, Earth Day 1990. Anyone can remember 1990, yes? We join with the earth and with each other to renew the forest, to care for the plants, to protect the creatures. We join with the earth and with each other to celebrate the seas, to rejoice in the sunlight, to sing the song of the stars. We join with the earth and with each other to recall our destiny, to renew our spirits, to reinvigorate our bodies. We join with the earth and with each other to recreate the human community, to promote justice and peace, to remember our children. We join with earth and with each other. We join together as many diverse expressions of one loving mystery, something we need right now for the healing of the earth and the renewal of all life.
And I have one by Albert Einstein. A human being is part of a whole, called by us the universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons near us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty. I thought that was so appropriate. And our next one is everyone's favorite, number 1064, Blue Boat Home, in the blue team. Now it's time for a quiet prayer meditation time. Take a moment to close your eyes, please, for a little while. Let yourself sense that beautiful inner light or lights that you're uniquely you. Smile inwardly or outwardly, appreciating the beauty, yes, the beauty that is you. Reflect on the beauty of the universe inside yourself and what you have to offer. What is your own spiritual garden you would like to honor and celebrate this morning? Imagine that beautiful spiritual garden inside yourself that you continue to nurture. In our busy lives, we often forget to take a quiet moment like this to appreciate ourselves. But from time to time, try to reconnect to your unique beauty. Doing so may help you find balance and thus walk in balance on the Earth Mother. Beautiful in our own uniqueness, we each reflect a community with voices strong, a community of diverse people honoring each other, honoring others outside our community, and honoring the sacred circle of life. Let us reflect on this. Thank you, David. That happens to be a favorite piece of music that I use for meditations. It's Christopher's dream, Christopher Columbus's dream of a new world. So I thought that's so appropriate. Thank you. If there is someone whose name you'd like to be lifted up by the love of this community, you're welcome to speak their name aloud. It could be anyone you know who's going through a difficult time. Speak their names now, please. Thank you. Your turn.
One of the wonderful things about being a member of this congregation is that every Sunday we're reminded that we are part of a wider community. And this month, in July, Eliot Chapel will share its bounty with the St. Louis Area Diaper Bank. The Diaper Bank exists to help strengthen low-income families in the St. Louis region by ensuring access to an adequate supply of diapers and period supplies. I was talking to Lynn and said, when we were kids, we just went to the nurse's office and there was always something that we could use. That's not the case anymore. People, our schools are cutting those things that are unnecessary to them. The causes and consequences of diaper need and period poverty in our community, it costs about $1,000 each year to diaper a child and $478 each year to purchase period supplies for one woman or girl. No public benefit programs allow for the purchase of diapers or period supplies. Let us be good neighbors. Let us be a generous people. You can give in one of three ways, either online, by mail, or by text. Right now we will share our offering. Can the ushers come front, please? And would you please join me in the dedication of our gifts? To the work of the church, which is weaving a tapestry of love and action, we dedicate our lives, and these are offerings. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming today as we consider honoring the sacred circle of life and One Love. I, of course, wanted to play One Love by Bob Marley. It's a favorite. But I thought we have enough music, but you all know the message that he has, which is beautiful. And that's how I fell in love with drumming, was Bob Marley, and his drum was wonderful. I do have a gift for each one of you for fun. Children and adults, and the adults can enjoy the children inside, to be passed out among you. Now this one you keep, the other one we kept up here in the circle. This one's, they're each a different kind of animal for fun, honoring nature. Pass them out for fun. We're all connected in the web of life, the social circle of life, the sacred circle of life as we travel on the earth, Mother. There is a UD prayer titled, "Earth, Teach Me," by Chief Joseph Yellowlark. He talks about the earth teaching him humility, stillness, freedom, like the eagle soaring, kindness and caring. As we gather together today, let us take time to remember the sacred circle of life, to honor the beauty of Mother Nature and our own inner beauty. For those who brought items to place on our altar to honor nature, may we bless and thank you. Speaking of blessings, let us consider the blessing it would be if we could be blessed by the world being united in love, united by one love. Wouldn't that be awesome? As far as the famous song One Love by Bob Marley, he sings, "Let's get together and feel all right. Love is such a beautiful gift. It is so uplifting and life-affirming, better than guns and anger and hate which take away life." Can you imagine the world united in love? Can you imagine everybody honoring you and honoring the sacred circle of life? As everyone here in person has helped symbolically create a sacred circle of life, let us take our loving hearts and dreams into the world, enriched by others' presence. Let us consider that, and we want to create a loving world with our compassionate, bound by courageous love, growing in spirit, and inspiring compassionate action. Let us consider this all together. That's for sure. Amen. And blessed be. Our next hymn is Love Makes a Bridge, verses 1 through 3, please, in the gray hymnal. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the, all right. Bone is the next one. You have it as a separate. Forgot to do that one. we have everyone. Everyone starts off, it's 4 different parts here for fun. I just thought, we haven't done unison readings in ages, so I thought, I'm going to use this one that I've used before. Everyone starts off, and then we have female voices, male voices, and then everyone comes together at the end. So everyone start off. Understand, I'm always trying to figure out what the soul is, and where hidden, and what shape. And so, last week, when I found on the beach the ear bone of a pilot whale that may have died hundreds of years ago, I thought maybe I was close to discovering something, for the ear bone is the portion that lasts longest in any of us, man or whale, shaped like a squat spoon. Swimmers have swim heads. It joined its 2 sisters in the house of hearing. It was only 2 inches long, and I thought the soul might be like this, so hard, so necessary. The great sea was opening and shutting its wave doors. Lest we would sift it down into fractions and facts, certainties, and what the soul is. Also, I believe I will never know. Though I play at the edges of knowing, truly I know our part is not knowing, but looking and touching and loving, which is the way I walk on softly through the pale pink morning lights. Thank you. Good reading, everybody. Thanks for being together again. Yes, I love it. Next, love makes a bridge, verses 1 through 3, number 325. Well, we got a little out of order, but that's okay. We'll have our closing hymn. It's one lit candle. It's 3 lines. I'll do it as a call and response. It's a simple 3-line that I sing the line, you sing a line, and repeat it. And then we light our candle at the end. You all check to make sure your candles do work. Have a candle that's working. Is this back on again? Hello. It goes, the first line. If one lit candle, your turn. If one lit candle could save our planet Earth, could save our planet Earth. If one lit candle, if one lit candle could bring us all world peace, could bring us all world peace. If one lit candle, if one lit candle could unite our world in love, could unite our world in love, then we would light that candle now. Then we would light that candle now. So please turn your candle on symbolically. Oh, it looks beautiful. Oh, it looks great. Thank you. Ah, to think of a world united in love and peace. Thank you. We have to turn these back in. They belong to the church. Thank you. Got into it.
When we are in a circle, we close and open with the same blessing. And so I say the four-element blessing again. May the firmness of the earth be yours. May the flow of the water be yours. May the freedom of the air be yours. May the fierceness of the fire be yours. May all the gifts of this life, the below and the above, be with you now and remain with you always.
Amen. Blessed be.
I'm sorry.
Thank you all for coming today, those in person, those online. We bless everyone here, united in love. We extinguish our flame, our chalice, but not our love that always stays inside with us. United in love, united in the beauty of the earth. Thank you again for everybody. And we're going to close. All of you are going to be the choir this time. You're going to sing along. What the world needs now, the words are on the back of the bones. And Phyllis and David are going to play it for us. Those who are old enough to remember this can sing along, whatever key, whatever works for you. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's a beautiful song Burt Bacharach wrote.
something, be sure to take it back with you. Thank you, blessed be. Amen. And the candles get turned in. They are for the church. They belong to the church. Thank you again, everyone. Woo! Love.